Yo! Welcome back. So in this video is going to say why I think Donald Trump is going to be president. I haven't made a political video in my fucking life. You can check all my YouTube videos. I probably made over 100 by now. And I just feel like making a damn video about Donald Trump, the presidency, and whatever else I want to fucking talk about. Who knows? So, with that being said, I think Donald Trump's going to be president because he has a lot to offer. He's not like a lot of them out there. I've done a lot of research on him, looked up videos in his younger days. Yes, his dad gave him $1 million when he was younger to create his business or do whatever he had to do. And he did it, and he did the right thing, made millions and millions of dollars and hotels and whatever the fuck he did. Trump Towers and nothing to do with political bullshit. And then he went on and on and on about how each president did a shitty job. And then here he is today. Because he thinks that all the presidents, or most of the presidents, did a crappy job. And he wants to make America great again. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. First off, I'm not racist. So, fucking moth. I'm not racist. I don't want a bunch of racist comments in the video, or on the comments below, which I know there's going to be a bunch. I know there is, but I prefer them not to be. Okay? My views on Trump versus Hillary, which I can't really say much on Hillary because I haven't done that much research on her. I haven't watched that many videos on her, which I watched a few, but not too many. Okay. So let's start with my disagreements with Hillary. From what I've seen, she's a liar. She sent out a bunch of emails. Got the whole email situation. She has all these videos going out against her about how she used to have all these disagreements, like, for example, like, I believe it was gays, and then all of a sudden she's for gays. You know, just stupid shit like that. And I haven't really found anything on Donald Trump like that. You know, he's straightforward. He says what he has to say. A big plus with me is when you jump into presidency, I'm sure you get a hell of a fucking pay raise. And when if he jumps into presidency, which I guarantee you he will, that don't affect him. Like, yeah, I'm sure that goes. Yeah, I'm sure he gets however much money. But he's had a lot of fucking money, more than any of us will probably ever see in our lifetime. And yet he's one to sit here and let's get on this Mexico subject. Okay, he talks all this shit about how he wants to sit here and build a wall and keep illegal immigrants out and shit like that. But yet he goes over to Mexico and talks to the Mexican president about, I guess, his views, whatever. They actually had a video on, see, I'm from St. Louis. So we have a station, you know, like, we actually have two stations that pretty much produce, well, we have three stations that produce news. But the two that I watch is either Fox 2 or KMOV. Now, Fox 2 had live streaming of Trump going to Mexico to address them or talk to them, and I didn't understand a damn word the Mexican president was saying. I wish he had subtitles on the bottom to understand what he was saying, but they didn't have that. All I heard was his side of the story, and basically what he was saying is that he's not against Mexicans. He's against illegal immigrants trying to cross the border to come over here, and eventually America's going to run out of space. I mean, I'm not saying like in the next 10, 15 years, but eventually we're going to overpopulate. Like, I mean, you could sit there and go on the internet and look up the population clock, or population, yeah, I think it was the population clock, And it shows like how many people are being born, how many people are dying, and it just shows how much America is, not just America, but the world is growing. You can tune into like America and the entire world. You can do whatever you want to do on there. You just should see how much death and people brought into this fucking world. And which is pretty cool. Check it out. I believe it's population clock. But I think his view on that is just to try to help keep it down. You know, he wants to keep jobs here in the United States, which is a big plus, dude. Like, I don't have it against anything within China, Taiwan. I work for a lawn care service, so whenever my lawn care whenever it quits in the wintertime, I worked at the sub shop, which was Quiznos, and it's ran by people from Taiwan. They're the coolest fucking people I know. You know, we bullshit, we talk, we joke, we hang out. So, I don't have anything against them, but the only thing is like, when we're sending shit across seas to sit there and get shit made, like, for example, our shirts, everything, from Taiwan, China, our kids' toys when we buy them for Christmas, Taiwan, China, everything is getting shipped over there and receiving back here. Well, yes, because it's cheaper, but that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to create more jobs here in the United States, so we're not in debt all the time. We have people working. We're not, fuck, I can't think of what I'm trying to say right now. Brain fart. We're creating more jobs, so we're not having to live off of welfare. We're not trying to have to do all this stupid shit. Yes, he's a wealthy businessman, and a lot of people are scared that just because he's a wealthy businessman, that he's gonna pick on the lower class, but he's actually trying to improve the middle and lower class, at least from what I've seen. I personally haven't seen anything where he said anything bad about lower or middle class, but he did say that he's gonna try to help improve that and, get more jobs and shit in there. But, like I said, like the Hillary thing, from what I've seen with Hillary, she's, like, for example, the email thing that I was telling you guys about earlier, previously, about 3 to 5 minutes ago. When the shooting happened down in Florida, that's about the time that her emails were discovered, and she was talking about that, or they were talking about it in the media, and as soon as the shootings happened, nobody gave a fuck about her emails. I guess, it went through, I don't want to say, it went through the fucking system. I don't know where it went. Like, I wouldn't say trial or nothing like that. I don't know if it did go through trial or not. But it went through some kind of courts, and nobody gave a fuck. It was, see, I think this whole thing is a big corruption. So whenever her emails and stuff happened, that dropped off the scale. The shootings, she went down here and the shootings went way up here, and nobody really paid attention to that. So I think that it was a big cover up. Some way, somehow, fucking everything's scandalous. This world's fucking corrupt, a bunch of bullshit. I'm not saying it's an underground thing, but it could be. Who knows? But, just my point of view, Trump don't seem like that bad of a guy. Everyone's claiming he's racist, and there's fights and everything going on, like Facebook and YouTube videos at Trump rallies, and, just if somebody actually gave some thought and, like, looking up their background and, like, really, really doing some research, I don't think they're going to see that he's that bad of a guy that they think that he is. He's trying to get rid of Obamacare. Me personally, whenever I didn't have a job doing it, like, I created my own business. I don't like going to work and having to follow a schedule. Like, I am never on schedule. That's why I like lawn care. Because when I do lawn care, I make my own schedule. If I want to be late, I'm late. It's not good for business. Like, don't get me wrong. And being late is not good for business, but you got some leeway when you do lawn care. You don't have to wake up, mow my lawns, and do it. But, you know, some lawns take longer. That's what I'm trying to get at. Is it takes longer to do certain lawns. But, Obamacare just, when I didn't have a job, I called Obamacare to sit here and get health insurance because he was going to fucking penalize me. Shouldn't it be, if you don't want to have health care, shouldn't that be a freedom? Shouldn't you be able to sit there and, like, if you don't choose to have health care, don't that fall in the freedom category? Like, I am free to not have health care. Like, for example, my brother-in-law, he's like, man, I get sick like once or twice a year, if that. Why do you need to pay all that money if you don't get sick that much? Yeah, you can go to work, something could happen, and yeah, that might come out of your pocket, but that's something you have to live with. That's what you do. If you decide to have health care, or you decide not to have health care, why should you get penalized for it? Makes no fucking sense. But whenever I didn't have a job, and they want to charge me hundreds of dollars for fucking Obamacare, that I didn't have a job till I could sit there and fucking afford, why would I sit there and pay that money for that? Does that make sense? No. So I'm glad he's trying to get rid of Obamacare. Me personally, I don't like Obama. Not because I'm racist. Let's just put that out there so you fucking motherfuckers that's going to comment down below understand that I'm not racist. I'm just saying I don't like Obama. But here's some of my views of why I think that Trump's going to be president. They could be accurate. They couldn't be not. I don't fucking know because I don't. Like I said, I'm not a political person, but this, for some particular reason, I looked into both of them, more Trump than Hillary, but I did a little research on them this time. I feel confident I actually voted for this year. I've never fucking voted in my life. You know, I was due to age issues. The first time I really got in, I didn't really get into it, but I watched it, which was the John McCain and Obama, and then it went for, was it John McCain and Obama or John McCain and Bush? Pretty sure it was John McCain and Obama. Anyway, it was John McCain and blah blah blah, and then it was Mitt Romney and Obama. That's pretty much what I remember. And then Obama sat here and became president, and then that's a big mistake on America. Not because he's black. I'm just putting that out there again. But these are my views, my concerns, my just ranting and raving. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, which I really much enjoyed. Just me ranting and raving about why I think Donald Trump's going to be president. Please keep these comments cool, kosher. Try not to be racist. I know they're going to come. You guys are going to sit there and have debates on why Hillary's going to be president, not Trump, and Trump's not going to be president because of Hillary. I know you guys are going to bash each other, talk a bunch of shit. Just fine, because I know that's what happens whenever you make a video about politics, religion, blah, 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 which I didn't make about religion, but that would start another fucking debate too. So, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment, like, subscribe. Talk about whatever you guys want to fucking do, because that's what I did. We have that freedom to do it, so fucking do it. Just try to be peaceful. We got enough hate in this world. We don't need it no more. Have a good day, guys. Rock and roll. Peace out.